Hello, my name is Leo Saguiguit, and I'm the professor of saxophone at the University of Missouri School of Music. Today, I will be playing the alto, tenor, and baritone saxophone etudes of Set 4 of the Missouri All-State Band Audition. At the end of each excerpt, I'm going to provide some helpful tips for your practice sessions. These are the longer etudes from the Voxman book. If you would like audio recordings of the shorter excerpts, there will be a link in the description below. The etude on page 3 is the technical etude, so the emphasis is on the pulse and the clarity of your notes, so evenness of fingers and rhythmic flow is very important. Fast tempos will vary from etude to etude depending on the context. The key is to find the tempo that you can play with control and accuracy and still convey the spirit of the music. When learning, start slow and get familiar with the notes. Don't try playing too fast or your fingers will be very uneven and the flow of the music will be stilted. The key to learning things more quickly is to look for patterns. Look for major scales, minor scales, chromatic scales, and then look for arpeggios and chords. Isolate these to develop the muscle memory for those passages. Be sure to incorporate accurate articulations and dynamics at slow tempos so nuances get ingrained and develop solid muscle memory. Then you can gradually increase the tempo and always make sure to use a metronome. Here are some things to look out for. The tempo. Molto allegro means very fast, so you want to go fast enough that we can feel it. It stays very steady throughout, so be sure to always use a metronome when you practice. Articulation. There's a wide variety of articulation in this etude, so make sure you pay attention and be very accurate. This really displays your attention to detail and tonguing skill. Be sure to make your staccatos crisp, but not too pecky. Changes in articulation creates changes in mood and style. With dynamics, there's only one dynamic level printed on the music, but that doesn't mean you can't put some variety of dynamics for yourself. Look for ways to create contrast when the style of the music changes or when you feel the music start to intensify. There are some tricky spots in here. Look for those arpeggio patterns. Isolate those and develop the muscle memory. There are also large interval leaps that are everywhere and can be challenging for the saxophone. In your trills, make sure you keep your air moving and be aware of the pulse. Make sure you are still playing the correct rhythms when you add those ornamentations. For effective practice, make sure you isolate those scalar patterns and the arpeggio passages and work them out separately. Then put it all together. Try to integrate all aspects of the music, articulation, dynamics, at every level of practicing when you are starting out slow. Don't wait until you get faster to add these nuances because of the continuity. In terms of breathing, try to keep your breathing flowing as much as possible. Try to find places to breathe without disrupting the flow. This may be very challenging. The tenor etude on page 6 is the lyrical etude. The priority is going to be on the expression and the phrasing and the beauty of your sound. Pulse is less of a priority, so there can be a little bit of rhythmic flexibility within the pulse. But always be aware of the context of the pulse so you are working within the framework of the time. Since it is very lyrical, there will be a lot of attention to your tone quality. Make sure you use vibrato. If you have not been using vibrato, this is a great time to start. It will enhance the expression of this music. Use a slower vibrato for this style and be sure to not make it too wide so that the pitch bends. Make sure you use good air support throughout and know what your phrase is and aim for the ends of them. Some things to look out for. The tempo. Andante means walking tempo. It also implies that there is some motion to it, so you don't want to go too slow. We will see 16th note figures in the second half, so we don't want to go too fast. In terms of ornamentation, you'll see a sideways S, which is known as a gruppetto or a turn. It means that you will go a note above the principal note and then below it and then back. Look at the bottom of the page to see where it is written out. Also, make sure you pay attention to the accidentals above and below the symbol. If it is above the symbol, then it refers to the note going above the principal note, and if it is under the symbol, it refers to the note that you're going below the principal note. You may need to turn the B flat into a B natural or an F natural into an F sharp. When you practice this, do it without the ornamentation and make sure you stay within the time frame. In terms of articulation, you will see staccato symbols underneath a slur, which may seem contradictory, but the staccato means you just need to tongue and let the slur allow you to connect those figures rather than being detached. In terms of dynamics, there are some very specific dynamics that are given, as well as crescendos and decrescendos. So be sure to make sure you bring those out. This uses a wide range of dynamics, so make sure you provide enough contrast between these different dynamics. Tempo nuances. Pay attention to the accelerando and the rallentando towards the end. The accelerandos create more intensity and tension, especially since it is combined with a crescendo, while the retard releases that tension. This really brings out the musical drama and is the climax for the piece, so don't be afraid to bring this out. If you'd like more information about the University of Missouri School of Music or about the Saxophone Studio, please check out our website in the description below. You can find our School of Music social media channels by searching for Mizzou Music on Instagram, Facebook, and view past performances on the University of Missouri YouTube channel. Happy practicing and good luck on your audition.